Namaste and Blessed be, Superhumans. It's Goddess Rhonda here with your Psychic Empath Superhuman reading for Monday, October 29th, 2018. So what is it that we are supposed to be working on today that's going to help us to move it a little bit more down our path to success? Well, we've got two cards here, and they're kind of similar cards. We have the base chakra card and the firm foundation. So, last week we were dealing with the energies of the full moon, with the Venus retrograde and Scorpio, all kinds of emotions coming out, plus not just the full moon emotions, but we also have with the Venus retrograde, which is still going strong, that is also affecting our relationships with people, not just lovers, it can be business people, family members, friends dropping out of your life, and old people trying to come back in and resolve things. So we've got that going on. We've got the emotional turmoil with our personal relationships. And also Venus is not just the goddess of love. She's also the goddess of wealth. So a lot of us are also dealing, since she's in retrograde, we're also dealing with financial issues that we need to get back on track on. Now, keeping in mind, Venus is not here to make you miserable, this retrograde. She's actually here to help you to clean up, to let you know who needs to go, who needs to stay, and what you should be doing, or make you question what you should be doing that feeds your soul as far as your work as well. But for tomorrow, now that the moon is on the wane and things are starting to calm down, we still do have the Venus retrograde going for a while, but now is the time for us to get our sense of vitality back. With all of these emotions, with the full moon and relationships and money and all these things going on at once, that can really sap our vitality. I've seen so many people that this full moon and the Venus retrograde they've been left feeling very depressed, and they're tired and exhausted. They don't even want to get out of bed. They don't even want to get dressed. They just want to kind of lay in bed and watch Netflix to help themselves to feel better. But now it's time to get back up and get our vitality going, get our energy going, our physical energy, our spiritual energy, our emotional energy, our mental energy, to start getting our vitality back. For some of us, that means go back to the gym and start exercising. For others of us, though, it means for us to stop focusing on those emotions that are tethering you to where you are, or tethering you to a space of sadness and depression, and start focusing on all the good things that are going on in your life. We're going to do some countering with being grateful for all of the wonderful things going on in your life. So if you start thinking about, oh, my girlfriend, Susie, she's just been so mean to me lately, stop and look out a window and say, wow, look at how beautiful the sun is shining. Look at this beautiful day. Look at the people walking around. Look at the trees. Think of how happy you are that you're alive, that you can see this video, that you can listen to me, that you can actually get up, make money for yourself. You've got so many things going for you that now we've got to counter those emotions so that we can bring back in the energy of happiness, of wealth, of contentment, of gratitude for all the things that you do have, for all the things that you have accomplished. It's time to do that, to get that energy flowing again. You might want to go and get some energy work done, get your chakras balanced, get your aura balanced. I'm going to teach you a quick trick. It's in one of my playlists already for the empath training, but also I'm just going to give you a quickie trick here to help you to kind of get yourself back into balance, because right now, with all of the emotional and spiritual battering that we took last week and that we're still taking with the Venus retrograde, things can just seem out of whack and out of balance. And so what we want to do, and this will just take you less than like 60 seconds, is I want you to take your forefinger and your thumb and make an L, like I have right here. And I want you to put it on the side of your head, okay, like I do. Now what we're doing is we're going to pull your sides together. We're literally going to pull you together. So put your hands on the side of your head, put your fingers together. See, I pulled them together, and then keeping them very close to the center of the body, you're going to come down and say, divine balance, 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 close to the center, balance, 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 balance. We're going to take it to the end of the groin, balance, 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 and balance. Now, hopefully that made you feel more grounded, more centered, and calmer. It's just sort of pulling your energies back from being out of whack and back into center so that you're working on all cylinders and everything is now working back in harmony. And you may, if you have to do that a few times a day, you can do it as many times as you like. There's no side effects. So that will help us to start getting our strength and vitality back. That's very important. The other thing that we want to do with the firm foundation is we do want to get off of the emotional roller coaster, which we just talked about with the base chakra card. But because we also do, because Venus is also the goddess of wealth, we want to actually turn our focus now back on making some money this week. And so we want to get on a nice, strong, firm foundation financially because our root chakra also represents our prosperity. So our focus for today is getting our sense of vitality back, getting our emotional and spiritual balance back, and also getting back on track with our finances. So what can we do to help ourselves do that? Aside from getting our balance done that we just did, we also have authority over discontent and boredom. What that means is to remember, yes, you might be feeling a little sad and frustrated and discontent right now, but now it's time for you to take charge of your emotions instead of allowing your emotions to be in charge of you and dictating you how your day is going to go. Your emotions get to decide how the day is going to go at work, how it's going to go at home, how you're feeling. No, 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 not anymore. That time is up. Now we're going to take our power back. We're going to take authority over our lives and recognize that emotions are not here to rule us. They are merely an alarm system for you. When we feel upset or nervous or frustrated, that's our internal alarm saying, hey, something in our life needs to be fixed. We're actually not supposed to wallow in our sadness or depression. It's just an alarm system that says, hey, did you know that you still felt this way about that guy that you broke up with 10 years ago? Or, hey, did you know that you're really not that happy with the job that you're in right now? Maybe we should do something about that. We're going to use our emotions for what they are as alarm systems and say, okay, the alarm's going off. What's the code to turn it off so we can get back to safety and security? And that is to recognize you have control over yourself, over your emotions, and to say, you know what, sadness, I'm a little sick of you now. You've been hanging around for a week. It's time for you to go. You're an unwanted guest. Get out of my house. And start saying, I'm now going to take control. I'm going to fix whatever it is that is causing me sadness or frustration. Now, of course, if you had a severe loss in your life, I'm not saying, oh, well, we can just get over that really quick. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you've been sad because, over an old memory or because a relationship did not go the way you wanted it to go or you're not happy with your job. It's time to remember that you actually are in control. Use your power. You are a superhuman. You've got all of these innate gifts, all these mental gifts, all these spiritual gifts, which we're trying to get this other stuff out of the way so that you can go ahead and develop them. So now it's time to get your sense of power, of strength, of authority back over your life. You are in control of your life. You get to decide what goes from here, and we need you to get to recognize that. And also, the universe is also calling you to focus on your material wealth right now. With the Venus retrograde, it's not just about love relationships, it's about money. And this is an excellent opportunity to figure out ways to make money for yourself in a way to feed your soul. All you have to do is just figure out we all have options. See this guy, he's standing in front of all these doors. You've got options. Start looking at your options that can help you to get your material wealth back up. That means to go back to school. Okay, if that means you have to get a better job, sometimes we get a job and we stay in a job for such a long time that our income really doesn't elevate. But we can go to another job that's working with salaries from 2018. You could have gotten your job in 2010 and still be working on a 2010 salary, where now at 2018 the salaries are up here, but you don't know it yet because you've been stuck in the same job. It's time to take a look at that. Look at ways that you can make some more money and you can focus on your wealth. Look at all of your opportunities. So for today, Monday, October 29th, we're going to start working on getting our firm foundation back with our finances and getting our vitality back, our strength, because we've been battered and we need to do that. And we're going to take control of our lives, take control of our emotions, recognize that we have the power to change things. We are the authority over our lives and we can change them for the better. We just have to kind of pull ourselves out of that emotional abyss, get yourselves back up on that firm foundation, which of course now I lost, there it is, get ourselves up back on that firm foundation and take control of your life. So this has been your Psychic Empath Superhuman Heads Up Report from me, Goddess Rhonda. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you know of anyone that this will help, by all means, please share it with them. Please also visit my Goddess Rhonda Facebook page and hit the like button. And also please visit my website. We've got some good stuff on there for you as well. And don't forget, yes, she actually put it next to her this time, my book, You Are Not Broken, which you can get on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. If you're in Albuquerque, you can get it in the Barnes & Noble store at the Coronado Mall. It's available there. And you can also get it in our public library system, although there is a couple of holds on it, but you can go ahead and reserve it when it comes back in. So I am sending you all the energy that you need to get your health and vitality back, get on firm financial footing, and to have an excellent week as the very way cool superhumans that you are. So I will see you tomorrow with a new report. And with that said, namaste, blessed be, and have a great day. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.